This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Winds are slowly coming down this evening as we look across the area, getting that 10 to 15 mile an hour range through midnight, which is much better than where we've been. High winds will subside tonight. A big storm coming in, though, for Wednesday. The heaviest snow looks like it's going to be to our north, but we are going to be dealing with sharply colder temps out there. Now, it is Election Day tomorrow, and if you want to get out and vote, certainly a lot better today to do it than today. In fact, we've got pretty much good weather conditions all the way through the morning and the afternoon hours, with temperatures tomorrow getting well into the 60s, so no issues out there if you are going to be voting tomorrow. High wind warnings continue for another couple of hours. We have these strong winds out here. They are going to die down, though, as we go through the evening hours, but high wind warnings remain in effect for western Nebraska, and that's where the strong winds have been today. How about 75 mile an hour wind gust at Kings Canyon in the Chadron State Park area? There's Montrose at 75, Red Cloud Campground at 74 miles an hour. That Highway 88 to 71 junction area at 70 miles an hour. The Harrisburg area at 67. Had reports at 69 at the Pine Ridge Airport. Some lesser amounts there. Now, the Chadron Airport, we put that asterisk next to it because it went offline about 10 o'clock this morning after reporting a 61 mile an hour gust. Likely, some of those gusts are going to turn out higher than that. Yesterday, we hit just 45 degrees after our morning low of 31. We had nothing in the rain gauge. We are, though, still at 2,700s for the month, so we're ahead of schedule and still about 6 inches below normal for the year. Another below normal day today. Temps are only in the 40s out there. As you could see, we had a couple of warmer days to start the month, and precip has been limited the last couple of days, but we did have 2,700 so far out there, and precip chances are going to be higher as we go Wednesday night into Thursday during the day. That is when we expect the best chances of seeing precip out here. Unfortunately, this next system, it's unfortunate and fortunate at the same time. Looks like it's going to miss us just to the north primarily. Winds are not going to be nearly as strong as today, but back into that windy category Thursday, along with the passage of that next system. Our school day forecast tomorrow, how about 36 on your way to school and 64 on the way home? We'll give those A's and A pluses out there, as it is very nice. This is the area that we're keeping an eye on, and all this cold air off to the north of us, because it's coming our way. It's going to filter down in here as we get into Thursday. Until then, it's trapped off to the north of us, and as you can see, we have temperatures that are generally speaking in the 40s out here across the area, a few areas into the low 50s. Temperatures weren't the issue today. It was the winds, and they are still pretty gusty. Out of the south-southeast, they've been strong all day, 20, 25, still with gusts here this evening, 35, 40 miles an hour or stronger in some areas. Those will finally start to die down here as we go across the area later on tonight. Futurecast is quiet as we go through the evening hours. Winds die down, clouds push through. That's really about it. It's going to be quiet through tomorrow morning. And as we set the stage for tomorrow, there's going to be a fair amount of clouds around in the morning. Those will clear out and we'll warm up by afternoon. And then as we go into tomorrow night and into early Wednesday, we'll watch that next system approach from the north and east of us, or north and west of us. We'll talk about that here in a moment. Lows overnight, 30s. That's plenty above normal. Highs tomorrow, speaking of above normal, 60s to near 70 degrees. We have no precip coming here to speak of through tomorrow and into Wednesday morning. Now, as we take a look a little further out, let's look at this longer range futurecast. Now, as we start tomorrow evening, you'll see this big storm system off to the north and west of us. It starts to get its act a little better together by Wednesday afternoon. We start to see it push in closer to the area into portions of eastern Wyoming by Wednesday night. Overnight, Wednesday night into Thursday morning, we set the stage with a few showers and snow showers here across the region. And as you notice, Thursday afternoon, everything remains up in the Dakotas for the most part into Thursday night and Friday morning. Now, the cold air is definitely coming. It's just a matter of that snow, and we think the heaviest snow is going to be off to the north of us. In fact, our two main models that we look at keeping lighter snow amounts in our area, maybe a 1 to 3 to 5 inch range for the European model. the GFS model, pretty similar in keeping those heavier snows. Both of these, though, have a great deal of snow off to the north of us. In fact, if we zoom out, you'll see up in the Dakotas a ton of snow possibly coming from this system. So not very far away from us, and we're right on the periphery of it. It looks like the heaviest snow will go north, which is good news because there's a lot of wind coming with it as well. Breezy tonight, early. Winds will gust over 40. Tomorrow, how about just 5 to 10 miles an hour? Downright mild on Election Day, 67. Snow showers develop late Wednesday, windy with snow around on Thursday. Again, light accumulations here. Look at highs only at 29, and we're going to be in the 30s to low 40s at best starting Friday through early next week, and things look much cooler and much more active here across the region.